Okay, hey guys, I'm Lorenz. I'm going to teach you about properly stopping your boat and getting it going again. By the end of this lesson, you should know all the steps to doing this safely, and you should be able to do this consistently. Now, do any of you guys know why it's important to be able to stop your boat? Yes, Luke.
Maybe safety.
Exactly, it's a good point.
So you don't crash into stuff.
Very good point. Hardy? Yes?
I don't know.
Okay, well, there's a lot of things. Basically, anything to do with sailing, you want to be in control of your boat so you can stop, like docking, racing, anything. Stopping and going is hugely important. So, before we go into specifically stopping and going, because points of sail are such an important part of this, we're going to review what you guys already know about points of sail. So, here, on your handouts, you have this points of sail diagram. There you go. Now, if the wind is coming from the top of the whiteboard or the top of your sheet, can someone tell me what this point of sail is and what you know about it?
It's called a run.
Good. What do you know about being on a run?
Basically the wind can't catch your sail.
No, the wind is coming from behind you, so you have your sail all the way out. The wind is pushing it.
Okay.
What can you tell me, Luke, about this point of sail? What's this one?
I think it's a close reach.
Yes. What do you know about a close reach?
Not so much.
The wind is coming from the side, and you have your sail halfway out. And you tell me what this point of sail is.
Is that one close haul?
Correct. When would you use close haul?
When you're trying to go as far upwind as you can.
Perfect. And where's your sail?
As tight in as it can be.
Perfect. And the last but not least, who can tell me what this point of sail is?
Teacher, I had my hand up first. Going into irons.
That's irons, yes, correct. What do you know about irons?
That's the one when the wind won't catch your sail.
Exactly, yep. One Hardy mentioned before, yeah.
You go into that when you're jibing or you're tacking. You
go through it, yes. But in irons, are you moving or not?
Yeah.
No, exactly. So.
Hey, that's like stopping.
Oh, good. So, using what you guys know about points of sail and how important your sail is for which point of sail you're in, I'll give you guys about a minute to think about between yourselves how you could stop.
Go.
So.
We're getting a problem. We're in a sailboat and we have to stop it. How do we do it? We could capsize it.
Put it in reverse.
We could capsize it. We could definitely put it in reverse.
Yeah, put it in reverse.
I don't think you're allowed to use a motor. What about a wind motor? What about a fan? What if you blow the fan? Oh, yo, what about that irons thing? You don't move in irons. What if we like turn the boat into irons? Then we'd stop. Yeah. Then how do we go? Do we stop? Yeah. Thanks.
Okay, well, I heard a lot of good things. I heard you capsize, and that definitely would stop you. It's good. It's a good point. Might have some trouble going again, but you would be stopped.
So here on my hand out.
Yeah, that's it, good. You don't have a motor, Hardy, so your idea of putting it in reverse would not work. Sadly. But I did hear in irons you could go and
Yeah, you don't move that way.
You do not move that way. So if you want to, so you can move. If you're in irons, you're not moving. Good. Problem with being in irons that it's trouble going again. You kind of stuck in irons. What's another way? Let's say if you're on close hauled, and you want to stop moving, but you don't want to go into irons. What's something you could do?
Wait, how do you stop if you don't put your boat into irons?
Yeah, if you don't put your boat in irons.
Maybe if you release your sail?
Yep, you could start luffing, you could let your sail out. And you would want to head up higher than you normally would, but you don't want to go completely into irons, because as I said, when you want to go again, if you're in irons, you're stuck there for a bit. Now, mentioned going again, so if you want to get going again, and let's say you're close hauled, you let your sail luff, or you're even on a reach, and you let your sail luff, what can you do to start going again?
Pull your sail back in. Exactly.
That's all you have to do. Pretty simple. Just pull the sail back in.
That works.
That works. But if you're in irons, if you're in irons and you're stuck, what could you do to get yourself moving again? Does anyone have an idea?
You could swim.
You could swim the boat into a position. Yep, that would work.
Call your buddy.
It's not the best. It's not the best way to do it.
Use your anchor, throw it, and pull your boat towards.
Take out the hull plugs.
Yeah, that would sink you.
Rope some turtles and have you swim you there.
Make a
That's
raft.
a good one.
That might work. I feel like in most situations.
Wait, what was the question?
How to get out of irons?
Mermaids?
Get out of irons.
Mermaids?
Why don't you push?
My dad told me those weren't real.
Why don't you push the boom against the wind and backwind the sail?
That's actually a really good idea, especially if you're in a two-person boat. You can push the boom out, and
the crew can push the boom out.
The crew can push the boom out, and what will happen is then you'll be backwinded, and that will be able to push you into a position where you can then get moving again because you're not stuck in irons.
Yeah, it's basically like sailing backwards.
You were essentially sailing backwards for a second. And that's actually a good point for stopping too. If you want to stop really quickly, you can push your boom out into the wind, and that'll slow you down, and then let your sail off to stay stopped. Also, if you're stuck in irons, you could scull your way out of irons, which is basically repeatedly pushing the tiller in the same direction to force your boat into a position where you can use your sail to move again. Now we know now if you're on a reach, if you're on a close haul, how to stop yourself. What if you're going from behind? You already have your sail out all the way, so you can't let it out to stop yourself. What could you do if you're on a run?
I don't know.
That's a tough one.
Well, the answer is basically if you can't stay on a run and completely stop your boat.
You have to.
You could slow yourself down by pulling your sail in all the way, but that is not. It's not ideal. It's unstable. What you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to head up to at least a reach and then luff the sail again. So, and then if you want to go back down, you're gonna have to head back down into the wind.
So you can't stop in a run.
Not 100%.
Not 100%.
Not 100%. You're gonna have to change your position. Now, does anyone have any questions about that?
Yeah. What's the one pointing into the wind again?
It's irons. So
What's the one going sideways 90 degrees?
that's a reach.
What happened to all the boats on the left?
Well, these two are just other forms of reach. There's a close reach and a broad reach.
If you could summarize how to stop a boat in 3 sentences, do it.
The 3 sentences,
Yeah.
basically, you don't want any power in your sails, so the way to do it is to let the sails out so there's no pressure in them so that you can't move. Because what's moving you forward is sail pressure.
I think I get it.
You think you get it? Now,
I'm starting to make connections.
to see who got it the best, we're going to have a quick quiz game show here, and whoever wins gets a Fruit Loop.
Yes.
So, you want to do 2 teams or 3 teams?
Well, there's 3 of us, so I think we should have 3 teams.
3 teams.
Yeah.
And we got a team name?
I want to be the Cheetahs.
Okay, C for Cheetos.
Or maybe I should be aquatic.
I'll be the pickles.
I'll
Pickles, P.
What's a fast
I'll be
fish?
the sea pickles.
I'll be a sailfish.
No, you're already the Cheetahs.
No, I want to be a sailfish.
I gotta do
Thank
that.
you.
Back at sea.
Sailfish
Make
is
it
the
a-
fastest fish.
Okay, Hardy, what will your team name be?
One-man team called Jack Sparrow.
Okay.
Oh,
Jack Sparrow.
that's a really good one.
Can't do a J.
I'll be Zach Galifianakis because
No,
I'm a
everyone already
That's
has
the wrong way.
That's for sure.
There-
I'm a teacher.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask some questions. Whoever raised their hand first gets a chance to answer it, and
So I am Pickle, right?
yes, you are Pickle, Sailfish, and Jack Sparrow. Great.
I thought a jet. Alright.
So, can anyone name me all the points of sail? Hardy. You only get a point if you name at least 4 of them.
Iron, reach, run,
Yeah.
close reach.
Yeah, that's 4.
It's part of a reach, yeah.
That's good. It's good. Nope, it's 1 for Jack Sparrow. Now, can anyone name 2 situations where your boat is stopped? Definitely the sailfish.
I'm next.
When you're going into irons,
Yep, it's one.
or if you're on maybe a close haul and you luff your sails.
Perfect. Man, Pickle in last here.
Yeah, Pickle's slacking.
It's not going good.
Yes,
It's looking like an upset. So, can anyone tell me why you would rather stop your boat by luffing the sails than by getting stuck in irons? Hardy.
Because it is harder to get irons instead of putting your sails back up to get sail pressure.
Say that again. I think you have the right
I
idea.
don't think I want to.
Instead
No,
of
it's
putting
like-
sails
it's
up,
like
just
in-
pulling the boat up.
Well, no one let the sails down. The sails should still be up.
Oh well. I missed that part of the
Anyone else?
We've all been here the same time.
Well, you got it.
Yeah, well, I
I'll
guess.
listen to sleeping.
I think you had the right idea.
Yeah,
but
like
you
it's-
didn't.
Oh, no fair, half point. Half point.
I don't think he actually meant to put the sails, like hoist the sails.
What we're saying
back
is
up
it's easier
on
to pull the sail
water.
back in than to get out of
Like, I
irons.
think he meant
Okay.
pulling the sail
You know what?
back
I'm
in.
gonna give him the full point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him the full point.
The sail was magically taken down when we had stopped it.
Can someone name 2 ways to get out of irons?
Yeah, I can. If you're stuck in irons, you can scull the boat,
Yep.
whatever, or you can backwind the sail, or jib.
Yeah. That's good. 1
Yeah,
point.
point for Pickle.
And
Can't let Jack spread over there.
No.
Fine. Okay, now the last question. This is for double points. Everyone can still win this one.
I'm gonna win it.
Now, if you are on a run, what is the best way? The best way.
Oh, I know
Stop yourself.
I know this.
Pickle was definitely first.
Pickle was first. The best way to stop yourself on a run. Well, the background information, you can never truly stop yourself on a run.
True.
Because the wind will always just keep pushing you downwind. But
True.
the best way to stop is to turn your boat into more of a reach and luff your sails.
Perfect. There you go. We have a winner.
Yeah, double points. I win. Put my points down.
I
want those
3
Pickle
points. Congratulations, Pickle.
Suck
And
it,
hopefully,
Jack Sparrow.
you all now know how to stop the boat.